welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to teach you my recipe for a homemade apple pie. It's really easy to do. We are going to do it from scratch. It's not one of those recipes where you grab a cookie and you use a cookie base. No, we are going to be using flour and eggs, but it's really easy. It's really delicious, and I hope you like it. So let's get started.
What we are going to be using is 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 cups of white flour, 4 ounces of butter. It's somewhat hot, so mine melted. We are also going to need a pinch of salt and 2 eggs. Now what we are going to be doing is we are going to strive our flour. This means we are going to put our flour through a strainer. We do this so that our flour won't have any lumps when we're doing our dough. And we can do this by using a spoon. You could just stir. You can also just hit it by the side. I prefer to stir it because this way it just stays in the center. Now, as you can see, our flour has no lumps whatsoever. And what we're going to do is we will mix it with the sugar. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to make a small hole in the center. And let's add the butter. Now let's add a pinch of salt. And let's crack the eggs. Now let's beat the eggs with a fork. And we'll add this to our mixture. Now let's whisk it all up together with a fork. And once we have already mixed it, we are going to roll it with our hands, clean hands. Now I feel that it's really not coming together, so I am going to use some more butter. I'm going to use melted butter. Now let's just add a little bit. We don't want to add too much. We don't want this to be too liquid. If that happens, you can just add more flour. We should now have a dough that sticks together, that's firm. And we will get some plastic wrapping. Here I have mine. Let's take our dough, all of it, and let's wrap it. Now we are going to put this in our fridge for about 2 hours. While we wait, we are going to do the pie filling. We will need 3-4 apples. It depends on the size of your pie. My apples are somewhat small. We will use sugar, water, and some cinnamon. Now we are going to need to dice our apples like this. It has to be a small square. And let's put the apples in our pot. Once we have it ready, let's add a cinnamon stick. I'm only using half a cinnamon stick. You can add more if you want to. And I'm cutting it in half so it gives some more flavor. We are going to need water. It should be enough water for it to cover our apples. I used 2.5 cups. And now let's add the sugar. It should also cover our apples. I used about 1/2 cup of sugar for my apples. And let's take this and put it on a low fire. Once it's done, it should look something like this. I left it on a low fire for 45 minutes. Then I left it 15 more minutes with a high fire so that the water would finish evaporating. Now, as you can see, I stirred it up so my cinnamon sticks broke. And now I'm going to have to take our cinnamon sticks out. Now our dough should be ready. It should be firm, it should be hard. And what we're going to need is flour, a rolling pin, a knife. The first thing we will do is we will spread some flour on our base. It should be a clean base. We are doing this so our dough won't stick to the base. We will also add flour to our rolling pin. And let's take our dough out. Now let's make it a little bit smoother so it's easier to work with. And let's start rolling. If you notice that our dough sticks to the pin, just add a little bit more flour. We can also put some flour on our dough so it doesn't stick. Now you may notice that some parts are falling off. So let's just add that back to our dough. And let's roll it. When it's about 1/2 inch thick, let's take our pan, the one we will use for our pie, and let's measure it. We will cut around it, leaving 1 inch or 1/2 inch, so it can fit just fine. Now let's take the excess dough and put it to the side. Let's save that. And once it's ready, we are going to want to put this in our pan. I am using a spatula to lift it because it may be a little bit sticky and it may have stuck a little bit to our base. I was not able to put it straight, so what I'm going to do is I am going to mold it with my hands. I'm using my fingers to push the thickest part to the parts that need more dough. This way it should be even. Once it's ready, let's take the knife and let's cut the edges. We'll do this so that our pie doesn't have funny edges around it. We don't want some thick, funny edges. We want it to look even. Once it's ready, don't forget to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. And let's take our pie filling and let's add it to our pie. Now I felt that it wasn't enough filling, so I did a little bit more filling with another apple. And let's take our pie and put it in our oven at 350 degrees. You may have noticed these chicken things hanging on my wall. They are for hot things. And here's our pie. Let's let it cool off. And here is a slice of our pie. You need to let it cool off a lot so it will have a firm feeling to it.
And that's it. We're done. You have to let your pie cool down. It's going to have some water. It's going to be watery. But when it cools off, it's all going to come together. It's going to harden. So it's very important for you to let it cool down. Now let's try it. Here I have my slice. And let's see how it is. It's really good. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It all depends on how much sugar you put. And the crust, it's kind of crumbly. So it's really, really, really tasty. I really recommend it. If you try it out, don't forget to take a picture and use the hashtag CarlyCute so I can find it. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. And my links to other networks are here below. Thanks. Bye.